Hi guys, welcome to Stark Flares. I have already said in last video that I will make a video on best extension in VS Code. So today in this video let us know some best extensions in VS Code, which are more useful in writing your code, and its appearance. I have already made a video on how to install VS Code. If you have not seen it, I will provide the link in description below. So today Live Server. This is one of my favorite extensions. Live Server launches a local development server with a live reload feature both for static and dynamic pages. Every time you save your code, you'll instantly see the changes reflected in the browser. You'll be much faster at spotting errors and it's much easier to do some quick experiments with your code. Prettier. Prettier is an opinionated code formatter that works particularly well if you have multiple people working on a single project, because the extension enforces a consistent style. You can set it up so it formats your code every time you save it, significantly reducing the amount of time you need to spend formatting your code. Bracket Pair Colorisor. The clue's in the title, but Bracket Pair Colorisor gives the opening and closing brackets matching colors, making it much easier to know which brackets belong together. Custom bracket characters can also be configured, and you can add a background color to the active scope too. Auto Rename Tag. While VS Code inherently highlights matching tags and immediately adds closing tags whenever you type an opening tag, Auto Rename Tag automatically renames tags that you change. The extension works for HTML, XML, PHP, and JavaScript, and removes the need to change your tag names twice. Git Lens. Git Lens supercharges the Git capabilities of Visual Studio Code. This is a powerful extension that allows you to see who, why, and how lines of code have changed over time, among lots of other features. Git Lens is a highly customizable extension. If you don't like a particular setting, you can easily turn it off in settings. CSS Peek. This extension is invaluable for front-end developers. Inspired by a similar feature in the IDE brackets, CSS Peek allows you to extend your HTML and EJS file to show CSS/SCSS/less code within the source code. It also allows you to quickly jump to the right CSS code if you know the class or ID name. Code Spell Checker. Although it isn't life-threateningly important, I prefer my code to have no spelling errors. Code Spell Checker underlines words that it doesn't recognize in its dictionary files. Beautify. Beautify is another great extension for code formatting, almost the same as the one I mentioned earlier, Prettier. It now has almost 12 million downloads, so there's nothing more to say. Here for you to be convinced of why this extension is so useful. VS Code Icons. This one for our front-end developers. This is similar to the one I mentioned earlier, Material Icons, but with different designs. As front-end developers, we love to see things, right? So this icon will help you see the kind of files you have and whether they're HTML, CSS, JavaScript, etc. Settings Sync. Modern developers often need to work on multiple systems for different projects. You might use your personal workstation for individual projects while office work may require some entirely different systems. Anyhow, it can take considerable effort to concentrate on projects rather than IDE settings, and this results in a severe decline in productivity. Luckily for you, the Settings Sync extension is here to manage your dev configs conveniently and hassle-free across all of your workstations. I will show you my Visual Studio Code appearance. My personal favorite theme Monokai. File icon theme is SETI. Okay guys, I will provide the names of these extensions in description. Thank you.